folks, I have a little repair project for you. I don't take a lot of repairs. I'm busy on the build side of the shop, but every once in a while I don't mind taking a few on to help pay the bills, and sometimes it's when I'm interested in the instrument as well. In this case, this is a Kamaka pineapple that I encountered at a festival last month, and it didn't need a ton of crazy work. I figured I could do it quick, and I thought I might want to trace it anyway. So Kamaka is important because you know, they're a company that started in the late teens, and they kept building all the way through the 20th century when other people quit. So they're important as the continuity of, you know, Hawaiian-made instruments, and the pineapple is their original design. So this one has a white label, which means it's made between 1969 and 2001. And as far as I can tell, just from the age and what it feels like, I think it's on the earlier side of that, maybe in the 70s. And they made so many of these instruments. I don't think there's a number anywhere I could find. Anyway, the main thing that needed to be done is they had a big side crack here. And for an instrument of this quality level, what I usually do and what I did on this one is I clamped it up with some hide glue, lined it up as best I could, and put a little patch inside. And there's a tiny ridge left over to show you that there was a crack there. But what I wouldn't want to do is have to scrape and sand that and then re-lacquer the whole instrument. I just don't think that's necessary. It's better just to leave it like this. Also, it had the original tuning machines, which were these friction pegs. And they were an innovation for the time because of this large thumb screw at the top for adjustment. Famously, you could also like put a penny or a dime in there to adjust the tension with that thumb screw. So these are really an improvement over the old friction pegs. But on this particular instrument, they were just, had so much backlash in it, and they were really difficult to use. The customer wanted geared pegs. The good news is these are so big and heavy for friction pegs that to replace them with the Goto geared tuners, I don't think is a big hardship or a big modification. It's right in line with what was intended for this instrument, except now it's got geared pegs, easier to use. All I had to do was remount the hole a tiny bit. So, you know, this was definitely a budget level instrument for Kamaka at the time, and there are some things about it of some very rough, quick construction, which is totally fine. The inside of the sound hole is still rough. Like there's wood fibers still there that never got sanded. It's kind of interesting. There's dried glue where the nut came on here and it's underneath the lacquer. You know, the carving of the neck is a little asymmetrical. There's some asymmetrical items with, or parts of it. It's totally fine. The koa for top, back, and sides doesn't actually match each other. It's like they probably had just stacks of all those pieces and it's just kind of thrown together. And it looks like koa everything except for 2 ebony pieces here. But hey, it's a Kamaka pineapple. It's a legend. One of the things that's interesting is the nut width is 1.5 inches, so it's easy to play. But it doesn't taper. It stays 1.5 inches the whole way, which is an odd look. That's not something I'm sure I would recreate. So when I get a thing like this, if I'm halfway interested in it, what I'll usually do is just get out a piece of paper and half a pencil, and I'll trace it as best I could. I'll get the scale length on there. I'll get the basic important shapes. I'll check the bracing, check the scale length, make some notes about back bracing, top bracing. This one's got 2 top braces and a bridge patch and 1 back brace. There's no end graft, there's no binding, there's no anything on this one. It's a 13.5 inch scale, and it's got kind of the standard crown headstock. So now I've got the shape of a pineapple. If I really want to do it, I've got one now, and I'll just put it aside in the filing cabinet. It's a pretty nice instrument. It doesn't have the biggest voice in the world, but it's got a nice chicka 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 kind of sound that you'd want for a soprano in Hawaiian music. And yeah, it was a fun project. So it is all done, ready to ship back to the customer. Cheers.